What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we are back with Jurassic World Evolution 3. Back inside of Clark County, so we need to research the following: the aviary domes. We need to construct 4 aviary domes and increase the genome of the Caiuajara. So hold on, so let's do the Expedition Center. Do you have any cool creations here? No, it doesn't look too bad. What about you? Alright, so we'll wait for that to finish. You. It is really cool. They can have all these different variations inside the game. I like the fact that you can have community creations. We'll probably delete this, but it is really interesting to see that you can actually place those on top. All right, so we have to do one of the birds, so that's a pretty simple one. All right, you two. You're on the job, so we need to construct 4 aviary domes. I believe that we already have aviaries unlocked, don't we? Oh, maybe not. Okay, so research you. Rest of these guys, 3 times speed. Let's crank that out so that we're able to get that quicker. You, who does that power? All right, so we need to construct 4 aviary domes, increase the genome.
Time for us to make use of that genome, don't you think? Go ahead, synthesize, incubate, release, profit. Oh wait, did I say that last one out loud?
All right, so that's good. So let's see, enclosures. We're going to need to have a aviary hatchery. Well, the thing is, the hatchery, I don't think it's necessarily viewed by the people, so we could have the hatchery in the back, then we can have the viewing gallery in the front. We'll most definitely need another backup generator, but I think for now, that should be good enough, and if people really wanted to walk that path, they can. It's a very long path. How are you? Or we could research the pylons. Let's get that up and running. Do we have enough scientists here? So we got that. Well, that's finishing. We need to have a viewing gallery. Got rangers, operations, so we'll need a maintenance post. That's also going to need to be covered. So assign you. Got ranger team, assign that one. Capture team, you're good enough. MVU. Then once our scientists finish that, we'll be good to go. Let's see here. So let's go back inside the control center expedition. 79%. Okay. So let's just send it back out to here. So I think like right there in the front will look the best. Alright, so you're 2 connected.
We have added a new aviary viewing gallery.
Power pylon. So if we run the power lines all the way through like the backside of the park, I think this will work, but the problem is that's not actually powered yet. So we need a subsurface thing. All right, small subsurface, let's activate.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel.
Oh, now that's a backup generator. Why can I not actually hook that up together? Is it because I need an actual power station instead of a fake one? We have something that looks cool. It's not necessarily too cool, but it's small. Okay, so we got those 2 running. You. Perfect. A little bit ugly piping there, but it's fine. So this dude, we can actually just destroy. So we won't need a backup anymore. Then we can also have that all cleared out and say you. What is the issue? Empty bay. Synthesize dinosaur. Let's do you. 7, so we're going to need quite a bit more scientists in this area too. Synthesize. Do we have enough for another one? Okay, so all of our scientists will be busy, so we can't do anything with that.
Let's get the drone out there.
Then, I mean, honestly, we could probably get rid of this backup generator too. Just rid normal pylons. Some shopping, emergency shelters. I mean, it's kind of an ugly area for it, but having an emergency shelter right next to where things probably would be going wrong would be a good idea. Plus, there's not much foot traffic in the back. All right, so you select the eggs. What do we have? Docile. Ooh. Social defensive. That one's actually pretty good. So let's make you a male. Social tolerant defensive. We'll make you a male as well. I'm broke. Well, that's not good. right, so attractions, let's see. Maybe a smaller building by chance. Oh, I really like the way this one looks. Yeah, the fossil zone. All right, so let's see, change product. What do we have here? We're looking for the highest satisfaction, so fossilized tea is actually pretty good. Looks like 45 is where we're going to be maxed out at currently, and then we can change the features. Got 78 for the fossil display and 98. Ooh. I think there's a way to have all three happy though. I mean, 98's not too bad. Couches, I assume once we get to a bigger facility, we'll be able to get like all three. So that one's currently just overcrowded, but that should start bringing in more money to the park. Once we get to 700K, we'll be able to expand it out more. Let's see. That looks kind of cool.
Let's deploy the drone.
Something like that. And yes, it's kind of funny that we we need to make money, but we're spending money. But yeah, I think it's going to be the fastest route. All right, so you and tea shop. As long as we're making a profit, we'll be fine. So 30, 45 for milkshakes. Milkshakes are always good. Tea shop. You know what? We'll do milkshakes. Change the features. Once again, we'll try to just the max amount. Looks like the jukebox is going to be a high one. And then probably do the fountain. Last time we had negative on the yellow. Statues are pretty good too, though. Let's do the statue because it's almost perfect for all the categories there. Currently, we have no guests there, but that should slowly start fixing itself here in a second. All right, 800K, so we now have enough money to release our dinosaurs.
Power will be back soon.
Begin incubation.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
No teams assigned. Let's see. Add a ranger team, MVU. We'll assign that. That'll be good. What? Pilot drone? Cutscenes use helicopter. Oh, yeah, we know that. I didn't know that we could use a little aerial drone, though. Oh, that makes sense. Since we're inside an aviary, we can't really use a helicopter. Huh. That means we can go harass our other animals. I didn't know that. That's cool. Okay, so attractions. I assume we probably want to have a restroom too. Oh, that's green. We don't have much foot traffic over in the back area here. But you know what? Let's add like some small buildings along the way here, and that'll probably be good for later on. Release the dinosaurs. The good news is, since we're not actually releasing via airlift, we can actually see them.
The dinosaurs did not evolve for this world. Their struggles to adapt should be evidence of this. But you reject that fact, and you endanger human life in doing so. Dr. Malcolm was right. Nature must be allowed to take its course without human intervention. If that means a re-extinction of dinosaurs, so be it. We are extinction now, and this is our warning to you. End your work. Dissolve the dinosaur integration network, or this will no longer just be a warning.
Well,
So that guy is kind of crazy.
good.
That's what I'm
See
saying.
where they're coming from. Nature should be revered, but the situation, I
Let's
must say,
see.
has evolved since Mount Sibo's eruption on Isla Nublar. The dinosaurs aren't isolated on an island anymore. Our actions don't just affect prehistoric life, but human life also. But
Green shark
those
feeder.
people will see what they want to see, and we can't stop them. Trust me, I've tried.
It's petty idealism being dressed up as a fact of nature. Our work is too important to allow this to slow us down.
Geez, your self-belief is admirable. You know, others have had that same confidence with, let's say, mixed results.
Let's keep doing what we're doing.
Yes,
It's
let's
not
see
like
mixed
they'll
results.
actually be able to stop us anyway, huh?
Mr. Finch, I was just talking to our client about their ambitions to expand the park. Do you have something you want to explain?
Okay, don't be mad, but I have a lot of friends / enemies / debt in Vegas,
That's
and
rude.
I knew we'd need a crisis manager if we ever wanted to cut through the red tape and expand the site. And guess what? It worked, huh? Of course, Lily stormed off as soon as I told her, but she's dealt with jobs falling apart before. I said she was at Jurassic World, didn't I?
I am truly disappointed in you, Finch. But, I confess, the client will be happy. The red tape is down, but the land still needs to be paid for. We should generate enough funds to make this happen.
Right, generating funds. We're definitely going to be on top of that. All right, so accumulate additional 200k. That shouldn't be too bad. All right, so attractions. Research drought tolerance. Increase the shelter coverage to 95. Increase the drink coverage to 100. So both of these two are kind of important. And blue is the only one that we need to work towards. This one gives us more money. And it's sort of like inherently built into the fact that you need shelter anyway. So we have a cool one. Let's see. You. A little bit smaller than I was expecting, but that's not too bad. Ooh. Nice. That's going to open up a lot of areas. Explore the new site. Not to hijack you, buddy, but we have a new area to explore. Water. We want to unlock the lagoons here, or do we have to go over to another map? I guess it's mostly shallow. This seems like a pretty big area to build, though.
Secure this contract. And now it is time to deliver on that. Dr. Baldera, I assume your research applies to flying reptiles as well?
In science, we don't assume. We postulate, we hypothesize, we test.
Aren't those just very fancy words for guess?
Okay, so I've studied flying reptiles a little less. Not so big on heights, but the principles are very much the same. Our flyers will need nests if we're going to encourage their natural wild behaviors.
It might be something that we're going to have to research. Enclosures. Aviary nest. Aha. Almost all of our whole scientific team. Actually, the entire team, I lied. Alright, so let's do 3 times speed for that. Oh, yeah, that's saying 23 seconds till it's done, so we almost have enough for the aviary nesting. The viewing gallery, that looks so ugly, though. Having the rocks right there, we'll probably get rid of that. Maybe we'll put the babies, like, in front of the people, and then we'll move this arid stuff over. Actually, are you even still happy? Or are you guys going to change? You... Alright, so you are happy, but let's get... Although right now it's staying maxed out, so maybe it doesn't actually need it anymore. Alright, so attractions, let's do... Reptile. We have anything cool from the... Ooh. This thing is massive.
Okay, the drone's on it.
Can't necessarily see the babies very well, but it looks really cool.
But increasing diversity within our population would provide both scientific and entertainment value. That should be our next target.
I've been reaching out to potential clients and have now had all the responses I wanted. The news is... well, I think you'll be as pleased and pleasantly surprised as I am. But let's talk about this with a map in front of us.
A fight? What? New sites available, East Asia.
East Asia. Vast, mysterious, and beautiful. And, of course, bed of so much discovery and history and progress. But you know, it's a complex, chaotic world out there. And now, that global complexity, that intercontinental chaos, will have another fascinating variable to it. You. What could possibly go wrong?
Certainly nothing that we can't handle, I'm sure. But allow me to give a proper briefing on these incredible opportunities. In Indonesia, there are rumors of disease in local dinosaur populations. We are tasked with developing a facility to monitor and handle any outbreaks. A conservation-minded client in China has asked for our help in creating a spacious sanctuary for prehistoric giants.
So I did see in the
And
menu
there's
that
a
China's
theme
where we
park
get the
in
fish.
Japan that has fallen to ruin. We will need to put it back in working order and make it the success it was always meant to be. All three of these sites are significant, both in the importance of the work and in their benefit to our global reputation. These clients expect a lot of us. We best not disappoint.
So the weird thing is, obviously we got our reputation up high enough now, but the weird thing is, I don't know why Hawaii seems to be such like a small side note. Montana, that one was a fairly large one, and then Hawaii, it was like, well, you don't really need to get this one. It's just mostly that Clark County that you had to focus on, and then all the others. Oh yeah. Pteranodon, the Trope, and the Geo. Then we have the Quetzal, which the Quetzals are going to be super cool. So we'll do that, and we'll have all the people. So that'll take a minute to research you. Increase the species amount, have a dinosaur appeal of 2,500. Alright, so that'll take us 5 minutes to get you. So that's 2 different species. Is there one that just has it? No, it looks like we'll have to share then. Pteranodons are all over the place though. Just trying to think of like what else we could actually add to this place while we wait. Small hotel. I don't think we have any hotel coverage.
That our weather forecast predicts an incoming sandstorm.
It's a massive hotel. What is it, like 3 different entrances?
The drones are trained.
Not a single one's on the backside. That's unfortunate.
Ladies and gentlemen, please shield your eyes and proceed to take cover.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Storm has
we're in
passed.
the middle of a sandstorm and we can't see a single thing. Alright, so we've got all that done. I don't think the aviaries will have that big of an issue. Alright, so that's not powered. Backup generator. We can actually delete you. So we have the other one anyways. So that'll be good. Now we have a hotel.
Damage over here.
Operations. I don't think we can actually change anything. Visible dinosaurs, 1 local dinosaur appeal, 100%. If we were a little bit closer, we'd be able to get 2 of them. But it's kind of a large building anyway, so yeah, I think it's fine where it's at. Well, that's cool. They have like their own little balcony. I like that. Local dinosaur appeal, 300. It's going even higher. Sweet. All right, let's see. Expedition Center. So we can sell you, make the money. So Pteranodons we don't care about. We'll synthesize those 2. That'll take 2 minutes and 24 seconds to get that done. Then we'll have a whole new dinosaur. So we'll need to increase it to 70%. So we might have to do 2 different sites for that. So let's go and send our expedition team out there again. Hopefully there's more left. I'm not too worried about the staff being out in the middle of nowhere. So we'll just loop that into the other roads. There we go. That looks a little bit better. We had to move the subpylon back some. All right, so we got those 2 done. We have a minute for the next expedition, and then hopefully we'll be able to synthesize us up some more. Oh, we did make a baby. Nice. It appears to be sleeping. And the thing is, we can always place them in the corner, and then that'll be far enough out the way that it's not really going to affect anything. Synthesize. Let's see. You 81%. That'll be good enough. Begin. And then let's see. 4 out of 7. So we're going to have a couple people a little bit disgruntled, but it's fine. All right, so hold on, see you. Let's see. Take a rest. Take a rest. Take a rest. Hopefully having 2 scientists, we can actually release our dinosaurs. Social, nocturnal, tolerant, social defensive. I mean, tolerant's always good. 3 out of 7. All right, so we're going to have to wait for a scientist to decide that they're... Well, no. We can hire more. We'll just replace them. All right, so 2... oh, that's a good for welfare. Hold on. Welcome aboard. What about 8 for genetics? I mean, that one's pretty good too. 3 out of 7. So, I mean, he can be increased. Oh, logistics. 3. All right, so you're just a mix of everything. Nothing specialized. All right, so we're maxed out currently anyways. Select the eggs. Begin the incubation.
Commencing synthesis.
This perk's actually going up much quicker than the other one. For approval rating wise. I guess maybe because it's flying reptiles and they don't see that as often? Or it's because it's just a smaller overall park, so we don't really have to have that much stuff to like draw in attractions yet. Alright, so let's see. Change products. We have coffee. I assume we're probably going to do milkshakes again, maybe? Superfood juice. Whatever makes them happy. We're just going to go for peak satisfaction in this area. Ball machines actually... Ooh, never mind. Beanbags. Yeah, 100% satisfied. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Are you guys ready to release yet? 30 seconds, so we almost have a whole nother dinosaur. Yeah, it took us a little bit to figure out how to actually get the sites improved to increase our reputation. It looks like we're going to have to go to a couple of the other places, though, to max them out still, because we're at 30 now, and we might be capped again. But you know what? We're going to be heading towards the China facility anyways for the marine reptiles. So that should have another attraction for us soon. Don't be picky. Very picky. Wait, hold on. Just give him a second. Maybe he's thinking about it. I will admit, pteranodons do not seem to care at all about cover. Alright, there we go. I think we've officially made everybody happy inside this pen. Happy-ish. Oh, of course. Alright, small area. We're going to do like a really small radius. And we're just going to get rid of some of this water. Oh, wait, you know what? We're going to figure that out. And then but that is going to be it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.